What do you want your team's goal sheet to say at the end of the season? If you're a Texas Longhorns fan, there's only one answer: national champions. After 2 straight playoff appearances and a painful semifinal loss, the time is now. The Arch Manning era is officially here, and expectations are sky high. This team is stacked, the offense is explosive, and the defense might be the best it's been in years. So let's break down everything you need to know heading into the 2026 college football season. And before we dive in, if you're a Longhorns fan or just love college football, hit that like button and subscribe. It only takes a second and helps more people find this content. Arch Manning takes over. Arch Manning is stepping into the spotlight, not just in Austin, but across the entire college football world. The pressure is real. He's a Manning, and with that name comes huge expectations. But this isn't a true freshman getting thrown into the fire. Arch has spent years in the system, learning under Steve Sarkisian, and now he's ready. He's got elite traits, a deep understanding of the offense, and a full arsenal of weapons. Some fans were calling for him in last year's playoff run, but now he finally gets the keys to the offense. Loaded wide receiver room, one of Arch's biggest advantages. The talent around him, especially at wide receiver. Ryan Wingo is set to become the WR1. A former 5-star recruit, he showed flashes in 2025 and now steps into a full-time role. He's physically ready, understands Sark's route tree, and is expected to be a vertical threat from day one. EMTT Mosley, a big-time transfer from Stanford, also joins the squad. As a freshman, he led all AAC rookies with 48 catches, over 500 yards, and 6 touchdowns. He finished the year with a monster performance, 13 catches for 168 yards and 3 touchdowns versus Louisville. He brings experience, production, and toughness to the room. DeAndre Moore is another name to watch, although he's recovering from injury. In his absence, Kick Lockett, a 5-star freshman with elite body control and a large catch radius, may be asked to contribute early. The staff is excited about him, but wants to ease him in. There may be a lack of continuity at the receiver position, but with Arch Manning under center, a fresh slate might actually be a good thing. A strong backfield duo with Jaden Blue off to the NFL. The backfield is now led by Trey, Wisner, and C.J. Baxter. Wisner rushed for over 1,000 yards and scored 5 touchdowns last season. He also added 300-plus receiving yards and dominated in the playoffs, including a breakout game against Clemson with 110 yards and 2 scores. He's dynamic, versatile, and ready to be the feature back. Behind him is Baxter, a former top recruit who showed flashes before a season-ending injury in 2024. If he's healthy, this duo could be one of the best in the SEC. Texas defense, quietly dominant. Texas isn't just about offense. The defense is stacked, too. They recently landed Tyler Atkinson, the number 1 linebacker in the 2026 recruiting class, adding even more firepower, but the star power is already there. Colin Simmons, the Sean Alexander Freshman of the Year and former 5-star edge rusher, is back and better than ever. He's a disruptive force off the edge who can dominate in both the run and pass game. The defense boasts elite talent at all 3 levels, and with imported players like Morad Watson bringing experience and production, this unit could be a game changer. The perfect test: Ohio State in Week 1. The biggest test comes right out of the gate, a Week 1 matchup against Ohio State, a semifinal rematch, and possibly a preview of the national title game. All eyes will be on the quarterback duel between Arch Manning and Julian Sayin, who's expected to start for the Buckeyes. This game will also mark the final college game day appearance of Lee Corso, adding even more emotion and national attention to the event. The good news for Texas, with the expanded 12-team playoff, a loss won't ruin the season, but a win, that would send a statement across the country that the Longhorns are back and maybe better than ever. Championship or bust. It's fair to say expectations for 2026 are even higher than the past 2 seasons. With Arch Manning leading the way, a loaded offense, and a defense that could anchor a championship run, the Longhorns are set up for success. The big question is, can they finish the job this time? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Are you confident in Arch? Is this finally the year Texas brings home the title? If you made it this far, drop a like, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any Texas football updates throughout the season. Thanks for watching, and hook 'em.